What is up, YouTube? Lethal Clips here. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different kind of video. I've not put up a video in a while, and I'm really sorry for that. But today we're going to be doing actually a tutorial that has to do with computer stuff. Now, what the tutorial is going to be on is a Counter-Strike Global Offensive, how to change your weapon models. And this will not work on official Valve servers. It might work on some community-owned servers. But I'm just going to load up a map to show you what I'm talking about. So we're just going to load up a bot match. Now, like I said, this is completely for fun, you know, maybe trick your friends into thinking you have something good. But basically, I'll load it up. I guarantee you, I do not have a huntsman knife. I'll just say that before we get in. So we're gonna spawn on CT. So we have a huntsman knife in my knife as a USP. We have an AWP. And actually, if I can do this real quick, I did program a few more weapons. SV Cheats 1, Impulse 101. I am actually going to buy a Mag 7. We have that as a knife. But this knife acts normal. Look at this. Don't usually see that in an AWP, do you? You cannot zoom in. I'm right clicking right now. I can guarantee you that. But you can still... So it's pretty cool, and it uses the same suppressed noise. I guarantee you, I do not have a huntsman, like I said, but it'll work perfectly fine. If I switch over to the other team, I'll show you. I do actually have a... Well, I'm not going to do it. You guys can believe me. I do have a karambit on the other side, but... And for this is a Mag 7, but watch this. It's a karambit, but I'm shooting shotgun pellets out of it. So yeah, this is a kind of a cool thing. With what you can do in offline matches. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing with it before we get into the tutorial. It is my favorite, actually. We're going to buy a Negev, and we do have an AK. I'm just going to let you guys, I'm going to no clip into the middle, and then I'll just let you guys listen to it. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into the tutorial right now. Alright, so now we are at my desktop. Sorry if the frame rate is not the best on my desktop. I'm having to use OBS for this since DxStory cannot record desktop. But so basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna crack open your Windows Explorer. You're gonna go to your C drive. If you have 64-bit, you're gonna go to Program Files 86. If you have 32-bit, just Program Files. So 86 for me, since I have 64-bit Windows. You're going to go down to Steam Apps, Common, and then find Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I do have a few games, obviously, but then you're going to go into CSGO. You're going to go into Scripts, I'm pretty sure, yep. You're going to go into Items. You're going to find this items game TXT. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make a copy, and then do that. And what you are going to do is you're going to just name it original, because if you are using this one right here, this one, it will not let you onto Valve matchmaking servers, as I told you earlier in the video. See if you're paying attention. No, but so now that you have an original, make sure it's backed up, make sure it doesn't get deleted, or else you're gonna have to like reinstall all your CSGO files, and that's never fun. So you're gonna open up this file. Now, you're going to see all this crap. Now, basically, what you're going to want to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this here, and then I'm going to have this open up the original, and put this right here, if I can get Windows to work for me. Sorry. Now, let's say I wanted to change, what do I want to change? I want to change the Nova into an AK-47. Okay, so in the item game, go to the very top, Control F, type in Nova. Now you're gonna see all these like weapon. These are all skins, I'm pretty sure. You're just gonna keep clicking. You're just gonna keep going through them until you get to it should say like weapon Nova prefabs, and it would be whatever weapon you have, weapon AWP, weapon USP, you know, anything like that. And see, I found Weapon Nova prefab. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. We're going to find these two lines. Now, these are the most important lines that we're going to actually be changing. Now, we said we wanted to change the Nova into an AK-47. So on the original, we're going to do the same thing for AK-47. I'm going to try to skip through them really quick right now, because I know it's not the most interesting thing. So we did find AK-47 prefab. Now we are going to look at those two same lines on the AK-47. Now we're going to copy this and then paste it into this. And you can also paste it into here, but when you do this, make sure you change this V to a W. That is a very important step. If you don't do that, you will get a huge error in front of your face for the textures, and it will not be very fun. Not the textures, the models, whatever. Now what else should we do? Like in the video, I changed the USP into an AWP, so how about we change the, I don't know, let's change the Deagle into an M4. Why not? Let's change the Deagle into an M4. So now we're going to go up to the very top of this. Very top of this. And we're going to find Deagle. So we're going to skip down until we find the Weapon Deagle prefab. And it looks like we have found it. Did we find it? Actually, we did not. That is my bad. We got to keep looking. There it is. So we found it. Now, I happen to know the thing for the M4. What happens is it's the V and then the type of gun and then the actual thing. Now it's going to be rife underscore M4A1. It actually is the M4A1 for the code, even though it is an M4A4. That's just kind of weird. I'll try to put all the codes for all the weapons down in the description, so it's really easy for you guys to, to navigate it and try it out. Now you saw at the beginning I had a huntsman knife instead of my normal knife. Now I actually will show you how to do that. I found it on Reddit this morning, and that's what kind of inspired me to do this video, because you could. He showed changing knives, but you can do pretty much anything. So what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be which knife, since CT knife and T knife are completely different things in game coding. This is gonna be the knife that you want for the CTs. So you're gonna go quotation, weapon underscore knife quotation. You need the quotations. Now what he did is actually you're gonna go down to this 42 right here. It's a little bit different than the other things. And you're gonna see these two same lines right here. I actually do happen to know. I'll change this into a karambit. I will put all the knife codes in the description. And to get the T knife, the terrorist knife, you're gonna want to go up here, Control F, weapon knife underscore T. And it is right down at 59. Remember 42 and 59. So you're gonna find these two lines again, obviously. V knife default. And actually, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna change this to a flip knife, because I like the look of the flip knife as well. The huntsman, it's weird because in the pictures it looks like the short stubby knife, but in game it's not. But so I'm gonna make that a flip knife. And so yeah, so we have our things. Now I actually am gonna make sure you save them. Make sure Counter-Strike isn't open. I kind of forgot to tell you about that. But I'm actually gonna go right back into the game and then show you what we have done. Alright guys, I am back. We are actually loading up into a game of Dust 2. If I remember correct, we changed both of the knives, the Nova and the Deagle. I am pretty sure. I didn't pick the Nova and the Deagle. Well, I didn't, now that I think about it, it's because they both have fire caps. And I'll show you it's just the actual model of the gun that gets changed. So I'm actually going to SV Cheats 1, Impulse 101, give me some cash. So we're going to have the Deagle, show an M4, and we're gonna have a Nova. And so here, I'm gonna spam the left click button. I'll show you there is a fire cap. I'm spamming it, but I cannot do it. And then you can reload. And actually, that's kind of a funny reload. I didn't even know about that. Since the Nova does reload one shell at a time, that's pretty funny actually. So now we got the quote-unquote Deagle. This is the M4. It shows that it does have the Deagle sound. I am spamming his here. I'll hold it down. I'm holding my cursor, my left click button. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Now we actually do have the karambit for this. Like I said, you could just show your friends, maybe trick them you have a karambit. It's pretty funny. We're actually gonna switch to the T side now. And I'm gonna show you my flip knife, I guess, because why not? Hopefully I typed that flip knife in. Yep, we do have the flip knife. Now one big thing is this happened to me. I'm not sure if this is a coincidence or not, but when I tried to load up my USP, I have a skin on a lot of my guns, but USP is one of them. It gave me an error. So make sure in your inventory, the default like weapon is. So if you have, like, I have a skin on the SG553 for example. I have a skin on most guns, but let's just say that for example, I would have to go into my inventory and select the default SG553, or else it wouldn't work. I don't think so. That's just a heads up. If you do get a big error in front of your face, that's why. That might be why actually. Just try to troubleshoot it. I will leave all the weapon codes in the description to make it easy for you guys. But so that's pretty much it. Like I said, you cannot use this on Valve servers. If you do want to play on a Valve server, you would have to go back and delete the items game you edited, and then change the original one back into the just item games. Like take off the original part, and yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys liked this tutorial. I think it's a pretty cool thing. So I guess I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. This has been Lethal Clips, and I'll see you.